Marriage is a scam. Marriage is a scam. Marriage is a scam. That is the general saying. How true is it? Let's watch today's video and let's know if it's really a scam. If you are watching this video, don't just watch 1 2 minutes and you're like, it's okay. Watch till the end. You will get something reasonable to learn and to teach others. Just stay tuned and enjoy today's video. Wow, welcome back to my channel. It's Reality and Lifestyle TV, your channel where you get a lot about marriages, lifestyle, relationship, foodies, music, and many more. Thanks for every of my subscribers, and thanks for following, thanks for sharing, thanks for liking, thanks for everything. Just thanks for your comment, and I really appreciate you. In the last video, I got a question that got me attracted, and I promised in answering it in this new video. The question in the last video was if a woman should be the one to pay a bride price or do every necessary traditional expenditures, what should be done to reverse it? It's just as simple as that. Just make a one-on-one talk. You and the husband have to sit down, you talk together. The husband asks how much is it, how much is involved, and the husband do the returns to the wife. That take thanks for helping me out when I was in need. As simple as that. And to today's video, we're talking about the popular saying, marriage is a scam. How true is this? And foremost, I would like us to know this, that loneliness has made a lot of people to go into relationships and marriages they are not supposed to go into, all in the name of loneliness, settling down because of societal pressure. It's not the best at all. Don't allow anybody pressurize you, and don't look at what is going on in the society and making, because of that, you just jump into marriage or into relationship just like that. Go for the best and never settle for the less. It's just the fact. Don't do anything to impress anybody or to be in a competition with anybody because your mates are getting married or going into relationship and you are not. It doesn't mean you should rush to be in a competition with them or to impress anybody. No, you don't have to do that, because marriage is a lifetime thing. It's a school you go, and there's no graduation, but you've got your certificates at the beginning of it. That is marriage for you, and it's not something you need to use in impressing anybody, because no one will give you what you don't have and you expect the marriage to be okay. No, you have to enjoy your marriage or your relationship by loving and respecting yourself first. In other words, if you don't love and respect yourself, you can't expect your partner to do the same thing to you. So you have to do what you want for yourself. That is what you give to others, and that is what you get in return. So if you are getting ready, or you are planning to get married, or you are just married, or you are married already, you can't know it all. For those shouting and singing it as a chorus that marriage is a scam, it is not a scam. Marriage is for real, and it is for those who mean real business. First and foremost, there are some secrets you need to know about marriage before venturing into it. One, everyone has his or her own witnesses. Whoever you are going to get married to has his or her own witnesses. Only God has no weakness. Every flower has its thorns. No matter how you focus, you try to make the marriage or relationship work out, your partner has that side that is a weakness. So you can't get the best out. You just have to do the little you can and accept each other's weaknesses. That is why many people see the weaknesses of their partner and they say we are not compatible, we are not this, this is a marriage is a scam. No. And another thing that you just need to know, another secret of marriage that you need to know, is that everyone has his dark history. There is no saint amongst everyone. There is no saint. Everyone has a dark past, a dark history in one way or the other, that you've had some characters or one or two things that in the past that you've corrected or that is yet to be corrected. Everyone has his or her own dark past. So there is no angel. Therefore, digging into the past, you want to know what has this person done in the past. How has You want to know what the person has done in the past. My brother, all things are passed away when you come into marriage. Everything has become new. Don't dig deep. Don't dig past. Whatever has happened in the past, let it go with the past. Create a new you. Create a new partner and move on. That is why marriage will not become a scam. Another thing you need to know is that every marriage has its own challenges. Anyone that tells you, oh, my partner is the best, oh, my wife is the best, oh, my husband is the best, they are the best in some parts, but they have their own lapses, they have their own weaknesses. There are some things they don't even love about their partner. There is nobody that is perfect. Marriage is not bed of roses. Every shining marriages has gone through the test and thick and thin of times. It has gone through fire. Any marriages you see standing today, they have passed through that hot seat before they become what they are today. Before they become the sweet and the loving marriage that you see today. True love can be proved in time. You don't marry your partner because of love. With time, as things go on, you start seeing the true love, real love coming out. It will be proven with time. There's no need for challenges. Just all you just need to do is to fight for your marriage. Make up your mind that you want to stay with your spouse. You want to be there, and always remember the vow you both made, and you will see that marriage is not and never a scam. And this next point I want to tell us is another one that is really destroying so many marriages, especially this new generational youth that we have these days that are not patient. Every marriage has its own level of success. Never compare your marriage with anyone. That is one thing that I want you to know. Don't no There's no marriage that has equal level. No, 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 no. Some will be far front, some might be behind. So to avoid stress, be patient, work hard, and with time, all the dreams you wish for in your marriages will come true. As simple as that. To marry is to declare war. That's another thing. When you want to marry, be ready to war against every enemies of marriages, because when you get married or you are planning for marriage, we have a lot and a lot of enemies of marriages. There are a lot of people that are not happy that you are getting settled down or that you are married. So in other words, if you are ignorant, you are prayerless, you are unforgiving, you are adulterous, you have third party influence in your marriage, you are stingy, you are stubborn, you lack love, you are rude, you are lazy, it's a war in marriage that people experience. So be ready to fight that part in your marriage. then you will know that marriage is not a scam. If you are not ready for war, you can't get settled down, because marriage is a war zone. And another thing I want us to know is that marriage is not based on contracts. It is a permanent thing. As I told us from the beginning, that it is a school you go. You've not even attended the class. You've not started the class. You are giving certificate of you being passed. They don't pass you. They say, you've gotten A1. They just give you certificate at the altar there. Or if it's court, they give you certificate at the court. If it's traditional marriage, they don't carry and give you. That is marriage. It is not a contract. It is a permanent thing. It is for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in health, in sickness. Because why those declarations are made at the altar is because both things happens in marriages. The ability for you to stay matters a lot. So in this aspect, that is why I employ us. Don't threaten your partner with divorce. I'm going to divorce you. Every little thing you start seeing this new generational couples. Divorce. God hates divorce. It is better not to be married than for you to know that you want to go into that institution called marriage and you want to divorce in the few years time. No, God hates it. So choose to remain married. God hates divorce. But in the aspect of violent marriage, and this thing is getting to the peak, I will not tell you stay in the marriage. You know what to do. If you can't bear it, because anything violent in marriage is against God. Any partner that cannot stay without dismantling and disbundling their partner, and you see that that partner is a bulldozer, you need to talk to your health, because it's who is alive that stays in marriage. Facts. Another thing is every marriage has a price to pay. Marriage is like a bank account. It's where you deposit your money. When it's time you want to withdraw, if you do anything, you take from there, you withdraw it. So if you don't deposit love, you don't put peace, you don't put care, you don't put attention, you don't put protection in your marriages, then there's no blissful home. So that is why every marriage has a price to pay. That is why I said in the beginning that what you don't have, don't expect it in marriage, and don't expect to be able to give it out. If you have peace, if you love and respect yourself, you will love and respect your partner. That is marriage for you. And you see that it's no scam. May God give us the grace for our wisdom for this thing called marriage. And another thing I want us to know, that marriage is not a scam, is that God gives you a complete person you desire. Every of your partner that you decided to go say yes I do, before you accepted, you've seen that I love this person, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. Mind you, you might get into the marriage, few times you start seeing one or two things you don't like about the person. My brother, my sister, God is not wicked. God is giving you your partner as a raw material. You are the bricklayer, you are the engineer to package your marriage. He is giving you water, he is giving you cement, he is giving you instruments. So he gives you instruments to handle it. The instruments to build your home. And what are these instruments? It gives you yourself. It gives you your prayer life. It gives you your intelligence. It gives you that spirit of patience. Every character that is attached to a virtuous woman, every character that is attached to a virtuous man, you have it. Your partner, both the male or the female, you are both raw materials from God. All you don't need to do is to mold your partner in the kind of mansion, the building, the life that you want he or she to be. And you cannot do it if you don't work on yourself first. I always hit that point. Work on yourself first. When your partner sees that the person he or she is dealing with is molded, my brother, my sister, your partner will be molded also, and you see that marriage is no scam. You will enjoy it. That's just the truth. And one of the key points that you need in marriage is prayers. There is nothing prayers cannot do. You might feel you are not a believer. I don't go to church. I beg all those prayers, all those prayers. There is no man that God cannot listen to his or her prayers. A prayerless Christian is the weakest human being ever. You might be a Muslim. A prayerless Muslim is the weakest ever person that you can imagine. Your prayer life does it all. Once you are a prayerful person, you learn the things of the spirit. Your thinking faculty changes. Your attitude works in line. Everything you do works in line. And at the end of the day, with love, prayer, and encouragement, things will improve. And you see that everything you desire in marriage are completely done. That is it. And another thing is, to marry is a risk. When you are going into marriage, you are taking a very huge risk, and be ready for it. Because which is when you get married, you start seeing things that you have never seen in your partner, you have never experienced, you have never wished for to experience. You start seeing things. That is why you can never predict what happens after marriage. A situation can just change so many things, and at the end of the day, boom, things start to go wrong. But it takes a prayerful man, a prayerful woman, someone with wisdom and knowledge of the grace of God for marriages to stand. Things start changing. You start seeing change. Some women, when they get married, when they get pregnant, you see changes. The ugly part of them coming. If you are a man, you're marrying a woman because of beauty, and when she gets pregnant, you see the ugly part of her. You start feeling irritated. Problems start coming. If you are marrying because of money, there's a very big problem. Because when the money did not flow, or one or two things situation come and blow breeze across the marriage, problem. Don't marry for physical things. Marriage is not based on the physical look at all. So as you can see, I can't even say much, but marriage is not a scam. It only depends on how you handle it, how you both come together to recreate what God has given to you. That is marriage. Marriage is an incomplete, marriage is a raw material that you need to build by yourself. Our parents those days, they stay in marriages till today. Why? Because they were patient enough, and they were able to carry their sex alongside. Sorry, don't mind my noise. My baby is the moderator behind my video. So that is marriage. Marriage is not a scam. Only advice I will give to you is that choose wisely. Don't choose for physical look or what you see, but choose for what you feel you will see in the future. Don't choose for material. No. Use your spirit man, your intelligence, your patience, your prayers in making your marriage work. Thank you so much. I guess I'm going to be drawing the curtain here, and if you have any contribution, don't hesitate to drop it at the comment section below. See you in my next video. Bye.